is not good relatively to Roy. I think we can all agree on that statement. Relatively to Roy's just better. And Gummy's picked up on that, and because of that move right there is a big thing Gummy likes. He likes pulling the trigger on that, because if you touch his shield, you're getting hit by that. And Joker, Pika's not really this great matchup for Joker either.
Interesting. Yeah, Pikachu's terrifying to fight. BlueWhiteStatic is also a very tough competitor, which is willing to play like the camp game and like do the T-Jolt approaching of like, how do you even, if you don't know how to fight Pikachu, it's going to become very apparent once you fight BWStatic. Yeah. Because they play a very tough matchup game.
But we're seeing why the Roy pick is coming out right now. Getting these hits. Good run up F tilt. That move on Town and City.
BlueWhiteStatic's eyes just like popped up a little bit. He's like, oh, Joe.
Oh, God.
That kills? I mean, Pikachu's light.
Oh, good and being. Okay, messing up. Not even messing up. That's a good up air follow-up.
It's kind of nice. So both these players blowing each other up immediately in the first minute. Always a good sign of a good set, that's for sure.
And we see the patient neutral. Gummy knows he doesn't really have to do much. He can just wall BWStatic out with F tilt, but BWStatic, you talked about it, he's a bit of a tougher player willing to take the slower route.
And that's a big thing. If you know how to play the slow route and your opponent doesn't, they can really crumble once it kind of, the pace just keeps decreasing and decreasing, and they just get lost, and then it's your game to play.
Yeah.
So if you don't get that,
it's a struggle, especially because a lot of players I realize who commit to that route kind of struggle when people know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big reason why we haven't necessarily seen a lot of the same success with like Pika or Joker as, you know, of course with like Esam and Leo, because they're just, people aren't willing to mix it up. And it's a bit hard to do it at times. And Pika's a character that if you're not playing like that, can just lose.
Exactly. Very strong character, that's for sure. That's going to be the snipe. That's going to be the kill. Still, I mean, Roy can get to clean this up at ledge. He needs to get the side B, he needs to get the jab back air. He's just going to get mixed up on every time.
Oh, not turning it around. And that's
not a hard hit.
Spot. Yeah.
Oh, why are you going high, BW?
Probably thought he wouldn't be able to get a good angle, so he'd get only high, but that's just straight into a, what, the Blazing Blade? What is it?
The double-edge dance?
The neutral?
Wait, the sword? The neutral special, it's the kill move.
The kill move.
I'm just going to call it the kill move.
The kill move. Plus, there's also charge. It wasn't just a uncharged one. That was...
Eruption? I don't know.
No, Eruption's ice.
Well, close enough.
It's something.
The kill move.
The kill move. There was some heat behind the kill move there.
Yeah, it's true. Roy has to fire. You always remember the vintage.
But even right, BWStatic looks a little bit lost on how to get in right now.
Yeah, Gummy's just pressing some buttons though, and when BWStatic finds that, he gets to play a little bit.
And there's a problem. You also can't just be swinging or like just letting go of those T-jolts, because Gummy's shown that he knows how to get around them, either to jump over them or contest them, because projectiles lose to attacks.
Lose to a big old sword. It's not transcendent, not going to kill, not close enough, and not the hard hit. I like how Gummy's anticipating where BWStacic's going, and that's enough to kill. Double-edged dance.
Yeah, it's light character, same way as Sephiroth, right?
It's whack. It's what that is.
Yeah.
Very light. It's in the the lightweight category.
Yeah.
Under 73s probably.
And it's Roy on Town.
It's Roy on Town, so he's gonna blow you up. I mean, that wasn't even on the edge of the stage. That was a little bit in the corner.
Yeah. I don't think that stage's only awful for BWStatic. I think you're probably fine going to Hollow, which I think is what they're looking at right now. It's just kind of I don't know. It's always Arcadian's also a thing of, was it worth it at the end of the day? Like, I could have done this, I could have done that. It's not going to matter after it happens, but it could definitely affect the player's mindset of how they choose a stage. And we're going to see the Roy pick once again. Obviously, if they don't, hey, it's working. Don't fix it. Don't pick a better character.
I might as well keep this momentum going. And then, Hollow Bastion, if you can take control of the center stage, it's going to be a nightmare for either character to approach, really.
Yeah.
So that's the name of the game, is hold center stage, cause some problems. And even armoring through that move from BWStatic is important. Like, look at that.
And so not only is there armor, I'm pretty sure on frame 9 it's invincible. So
it's tough to contest.
It's tough to contest. Really hard to just pressure his shield.
And again, if you look at, he's just holding center. That's the name of the game, is just hold center. And if you could do that, you're fine.
Yeah. And I do like that T-Jolt on the platform, because it goes back around and gets through that and guess what space what empty space was covered by the good back. I think that caught his jump as well. Good
Again,
catch.
reading the up Bs coming in from BlueWhiteStatic is huge.
Something I was talking about Cheddar is that it feels like a lot of like players are willing to go to ledge. It's that we're seeing a lot of these situations from GUMMY picking up these uppies on the stage because BlueWhiteStatic is not when they go to the ledge.
Kind of nasty with it though.
Catching the air dodge.
GUMMY didn't want to go to ledge either there.
Yep.
He should have just held out more and just went to ledge. It would have been fine. Could have punished the get up attack.
But that's gonna be it.
Ew! Why does that work?
That shouldn't be a thing, but it is.
We take those though. If you're GUMMY, you were taking that all the way to the bank.
Like even with how high BlueWhiteStatic was set, Rory F smash has like a really high hitbox for some reason. Like specifically for like not the sweet spot, but the somewhat sweet spot. So it kills even at such a high angle. But
GUMMY again, look at him, center stage. I'm gonna hold center stage, and you have to approach me with this platform in the way. What can you do? And he's just dancing around Thunder Jolt, keeping it difficult for BlueWhiteStatic to just find any purchase. And that's just how you play.
Yeah.
It's probably like the best Pika counterplay I've seen at this level in our region.
Yeah.
Like straight up, this is like really smart.
You either just camp out Pika or you do this. And you believe it or not, Rory isn't camping out Pika.
He has the lead. He's forcing BW to approach, which is what you want to do.
And you can't, but you can't. You're Pika. How do you get in on this?
Yeah, and then once in a while he'll come up and then punish BlueWhiteStatic for getting into a pattern. So he like recognizes the pattern, punishes him for it, and then resets the situation back to neutral again in that center stage when he feels safe.
Catching the down smash, and that's gonna be it. Yeah, down smash one of the easier moves, or I guess easier Pika moves to SCI, but it's so hard. And if you mess it up, you're dying too early.
Okay, I like that. He goes to ledge first and then finds his way back to center stage, trying to just avoid GUMMY's tricks. And this is a good combo. This is some try for percentage.
That's a lot of damage. Before trying to catch it there, but GUMMY trying to go off maybe there. And knowing how safe his moves are, going to get the spot dodge out in time.
That's where you go, and though back to stage still, the spot dodge isn't enough. You're still getting caught up at the side B.
What do you do right now?
This is scary for BW.
Punish on the side B. But to drag down attempt, and that's
not gonna be it.
You may want to take honestly. You may want to take that damage, like rather than
that's death. That's a good win for GUMMY. I feel like he's probably seeded to win that, but like that's still a hard-earned win to keep yourself in winner's bracket. That's where things get dangerous. BlueWhiteStatic losing 0-2 with the Pikachu, still a phenomenal competitor by all means. Like an amazing player. It's just that GUMMY really zoned in on consistent counterplay to Pikachu. Yeah, and that's good. That's really good.
That was also to make it out of pools.
Yes.
So, you know, that's, we reached that point.
These pools are so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, this, again, I can't say this enough. This bracket is a bloodbath, and it's only going to get worse. It has only become more polarizing and insane on some of the upsets we're going to see today, and that's why it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
I love it.
Beautiful.
It's great.
Fun time all around. If you do have an Arcadian in your region,
please attend.
The crowds for Arcadians are different. Like it's just a bunch of people messing around the whole time. It's like
it's tomfoolery, shenanigans. A lot of people trying to prove some stuff for themselves. A lot of players getting upset. A lot of players making upsets.
Pride. There's a lot of pride on the line.
A lot of pride. Storylines are happening. Potential to get recognized by other players in the region. Putting yourself on the map in your local area.